This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for January 31, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, cops still probing St. Thomas Technical student shooting. No action has been taken against the licensed firearm holder who shot and injured a student of the St. Thomas Technical High School last Tuesday. Head of operations for the St. Thomas Police, Deputy Superintendent O'Neill Thompson, said the police are still probing the incident, which occurred just outside the school's gate. "We are still conducting investigations," DSP Thompson told the news. He revealed that the schoolboy has been released from hospital. Following the incident, the licensed firearm holder gave a statement to the police and his firearm was seized for ballistic testing. It was reported that the licensed firearm holder was driving along the main road near the school when he saw a group of boys fighting. He reportedly intervened when one of the boys used a knife to stab at another. The licensed firearm holder reportedly discharged his weapon on the ground in a bid to calm the situation. The two boys subsequently fell and he noticed that one was bleeding. He subsequently rushed him to the hospital. Criminal Records Office facing difficulties with the production of police records. The police are advising members of the public that the Criminal Records Office is currently experiencing technical difficulties in the production of police certificates, police records. The police said that the issue only affects the collection of certificates but does not disrupt the actual processing, which includes fingerprinting. Technical experts are currently working assiduously to have the issue rectified at the earliest time. Police still searching for driver in fatal St. John's Road hit and run. The police in St. Catherine are still searching for a driver who killed an elderly man and injured another in a hit and run. They say investigators have so far been unsuccessful in their efforts to contact the male driver. The police are now making a public appeal for him to turn himself in. The fatal crash happened on the morning of January 25 along St. John's Road in Spanish Town. It is reported that about 8 o'clock, the now deceased 61-year-old Clive Maitland was walking along the roadway in the vicinity of the Ebonyville community when a Toyota motor car hit the senior citizen and another man. The driver fled the scene into nearby bushes, while the injured men were left on the ground motionless. They were taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where Maitland died. The other man remains hospitalized. The incident was the third fatal crash to be recorded in the St. Catherine North Police Division since the start of 2023. Last year, the division recorded 32 road fatalities. St. Elizabeth cop under investigation over alleged rape while on duty. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is now investigating a report of rape and robbery allegedly committed by one of its members while on duty in St. Elizabeth. The incident is alleged to have taken place between 10 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. on Monday in Black River. The policeman and the 3 other cops who were on duty with him are in custody. The case is currently being investigated by the JCF's Inspectorate and the Professional Standards Oversight Bureau, the Center of Investigation of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse, and the Independent Commission of Investigations. The JCF says that the report is being taken seriously by the Police High Command and is being treated with the utmost urgency. It says that the High Command is awaiting the outcome of what it expects will be a speedy and a thorough probe by the relevant investigative bodies. The JCF is assuring the public that such allegations are taken seriously and that it is committed to ensuring the safety and the security of citizens. St. James bar operator charged over ammunition seizure. A St. James bar operator was arrested and charged on Monday following the alleged seizure of 27 rounds of ammunition at his home. Charged with unauthorized possession of ammunition is 33-year-old Albert Dobson of Seaview Heights in Flankers. Reports from the Montego Bay Police are that about 3 p.m., a snap raid was carried out at Dobson's home where 27.40 mm cartridges were found wrapped inside a black sock that was on a shelf. Dobson was arrested and subsequently charged. His court date is being finalized. 728 murder investigations cleared up in 2022. A total of 728 murder investigations were cleared up by the police last year, officials have disclosed. Some 505 murders were cleared up in 2021. The latest figure equates to a 49% clear-up rate for murders, according to Deputy Police Commissioner Fitz Bailey, who said this is comparable to better resourced international law enforcement agencies. And there are 71 completed murder investigations where, according to Bailey, all that's left is for the suspect identified to be arrested and charged. Some of the murders cleared up last year date back to previous years. A case is considered cleared up by the Jamaican police when someone is identified as a perpetrator of a murder based on real evidence. When you look at the nominal figures, we are doing exceptionally well, Bailey said, making reference to the cases that were cleared up last year. Comparative to any other country, that's quite a significant, he added, pointing to the average 50% clear-up rate for murder in the United States. Bailey, who heads the crime and security portfolio, lauded his investigators, who he said are beaten up and not appreciated for their efforts. In some first-world countries, it's a team of about 5 persons that investigate one murder. In Jamaica, you have one detective investigating 10 cases, and it's the same detective who is investigating other Category 1 crimes such as shootings and robberies, he told the news. The Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Division made a total of 409 arrests last year, while recovering 755 guns and 3,292 bullets from the streets. There were also a marginal increase in the amount of cocaine and ganja seized by the police last year. Approximately 1,368 kilograms of cocaine, with an estimated street value of over US $68 million, or more than Jamaican $10 billion, was seized by the police's narcotics division in 2022, Bailey disclosed. The division seized 1,230 kilograms of cocaine in 2021, and a total of 34,840 kilograms of ganja was seized last year, up from 25,607 kilograms the previous year. FSC report on SSL to release or not to release. Julian Robinson, opposition spokesman on finance, is calling for the full report from the Financial Services Commission on Investment Firm Stocks and Securities Limited to be made public. Mr. Robinson, speaking on Monday with the news, asserted that this was necessary for transparency regarding happenings at the investment firm. All the reports relating to SSL need to be released, not partially, because I don't know what parts are being released and what parts are being withheld, he said. He made a distinction between the SSL report and reports done by the FSC on other entities, saying those other reports should remain confidential, but as far as the SSL reports are concerned, they should be released for the entire period that there was enhanced supervision of the SSL.
All the reports related to SSL need to be released. Not parts of it, because I don't know what parts are being released and what parts are being withheld. We know the FSC would have done reports on other financial entities, but I'm asking for that to be put in the public domain. But they should be released for the entire period that there was enhanced supervision of the SSL. Minutes of the FSC board meeting related to SSL should also be released, so that we have an idea of what the staff said, what recommendations were made, whether those recommendations were acted on. So from my perspective, full transparency is important.
In contrast, Dennis Chung, a chartered accountant, cautioned that releasing full FSC reports on SSL could negatively affect the current fraud investigations. Mr. Chung contends that some of the information in the reports, if made public, could alert the persons involved in the fraud and jeopardize the investigations.
To release everything now, I think it would not be the prudent thing to do, because releasing it could cause a delay in the investigation and proceedings, because it would mean that you might raise the awareness to someone who, might be investigated. So I understand the call for it and the need for it, but I think that the way we're dealing with it right now is good.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.